I'm going to do number 13 on page 622 right now about young adults living at home. It says construct and interpret a 99% confidence interval for the difference in population proportions. And then it instructs you to do men minus your women. Your first step is your states. For the state step, I am just going to identify what my proportions are. You have to do that somewhere in the problem. So you might as well do it for that state part. So we're looking here, and of all the young adults still living with their parents, we're looking at the proportion of men and women who are living with their parents. So because they want you to do men first, I'm going to say P of M equals the proportion of men ages 19 to 25 who live with their parents. Then our P of W is going to be the proportion of women who live with their parents. The plan step is your conditions. Okay, just due to time right now, I may not go through everything, but what you have to be clear that you have to have that P of M and P of W. And you have to RIN, R-I-N. Let me just note a couple important things. So the N from this one is going to be 2,253. And the N for this one's going to be 2,629. For the normal condition, just remember you have to use your P hat of M, which you need to find, and you have to use your P hat of W, which you have to find. Your method is a 2-sample Z interval for P of M minus P of W. The do part. You can plug everything in your calculator. However, you do need to show the numbers plugged in. So you need to have P hat of M minus P hat of W. I want to be really clear when it comes to your standard deviation, you do not have to pool your result, your P hats together for a confidence interval. Let me repeat, you do not need to pool your P hats together for the interval. So you're going to take P hat of M times 1 minus P hat of M over N of M. The root needs to stay, so I apologize, I ran out of room. Dot, 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 dot. Still under the root, right? P hats of W times 1 minus P hats of W, all over N of W. You have to plug all that in. Then you can type the rest in your calculator. Just remember, you do need to use the 2 proportion Z interval. When you do that for number 13, you should get an interval of 0.051 to 0.123. The last step is the conclude. We would say we are 99% confident that the interval from 0.051 to 0.123 captures the true difference in the proportion of men living at home versus the proportion of women living at home.